portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Acting Director of Labor Robert Farquharson is expected to be confirmed to the post in the next few weeks.
The former Bahamas Communications and Public Officers Union president and veteran trade unionist told ZNS News about his plans for the industry.
I am extremely excited about the opportunity to serve in such a distinguished position. It is my intention to significantly improve the overall efficiency and the productivity of the Department of Labor. Our job is to serve both the working people and the employees of this country to ensure that the labor laws in the Bahamas is followed. And in the event there is a dispute between the employers and the working people, we provide a facility for a smooth conciliation process.
Labor Minister, the Honorable Shane Gibson, says Mr. Farquharson brings a wealth of knowledge and experience and is looking forward to some great things from him in the months and years ahead. Mr. Gibson also spoke about what's next for the former Director of Labor, Harcourt Brown.
Robert Farquharson has been a part of the labor movement now from back in the mid-80s. He has excelled in every area of labor. I think he's also studied a bit of law. Mr. Harcourt Brown, who did an excellent job over his last 12 or so years as Director of Labor, is now moving on to high heights. He's been director now long, I think, than any other director may have served. But he did an excellent job. He's well known, well respected in every circle throughout the region, throughout the world. I mean, you go to the ILO and you mention Harcourt Brown, and his name is just synonymous with the Bahamas and labor. And of course, and so we're not taking anything away from him. He'll be moving to the ministry as one of the senior undersecretaries. And of course, that leaves room for Robert Farquharson to now be appointed. We got instructions from the Prime Minister late last week, so he'll be appointed as Director of Labor.
A man was killed in a car crash this morning. Police say his vehicle collided with a fuel truck around 4:15 as he drove along Carmichael Road. The driver of the green Honda CR-V reportedly lost control of his vehicle, drifting from his eastbound lane into the truck which was traveling in the opposite direction. He was killed instantly.
Participants attending the 2013 High-Level Caribbean Forum were treated last night to a cultural cocktail reception at the Old Fort Bay Club. Minister of State for Finance Michael Alquitas welcomed the delegates who got a taste of Junkanoo and were entertained by the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Band. Delegates will continue high-level talks on building growth into the Caribbean sustainability agenda. That happened today at the Atlantis Resort. The forum is hosted by the International Monetary Fund and the Government of the Bahamas in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank, the Inter-American Development Bank, the International Finance Corporation, and the World Bank. It has also brought together finance ministers and central bank governors from across the Caribbean to discuss ways of addressing challenges to growth while achieving fiscal and debt sustainability objectives.
Well, still ahead tonight, we dive into pool action, and we won't get wet this time. We'll explain coming up. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Jimenita Swain. Expansion plans are underway for the luxury Albany Resort in South Ocean that looks to diversify amenities already available. While the deal remains under wraps, it's expected to include health and wellness, education, sports, and financial facilities. Prime Minister Perry Christie confirmed that he's considering the proposal, and Albany is ready to proceed if given approval. He noted that the expansion would be multifaceted and very significant in terms of its investment value. Early next year, a new fast food chain is set to make its debut, the Carl's Jr. franchise. AML plans to break ground on the $1.25 million outlet in the coming weeks. Officials say that the first Carl's Jr. outlet will open in the first quarter of 2014. However, its intended location was not disclosed. And a shortage in supply of the latest iPhone 5S has left mobile networks frustrated and concerned. The BBC News is reporting that several networks said UK stocks of the 5S model of the iPhone were severely limited and likely to cause disappointment. Apple said the shortage was due to the product's popularity. Apple officials said the demand for the new iPhone has been incredible and they are currently sold out or have a limited supply of certain iPhone 5S models. However, consumers can purchase the lower Model 5C if they desire. That was your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Jimenita Spoon.